Hey fam, welcome back to another sit down video. My name is Jamila Dora. How are you all doing? It's been a minute since the last time I did a video like this. So this video is inspired by the time that we are in right now. It is the end of the year. A lot of businesses are looking to push out their products, just to maximize sales. This is the holiday season, and there are also lots of content creators out there looking to grow, looking to get known, get the attention that they need. And there is nothing wrong in all of this, whether for the content creator or for the business owner. However, my call out is to business owners, all these brands that want to take advantage of small content creators. But tell me why a business will come to me and think that they offer me $20 to shoot a content for them. I am going to call out this brand name so that people would know. This eyewear brand have been reaching out to me since June or July when I was in Nigeria. And I was like, I'm not in the country right now, so when I get back, I'm going to let you all know. I totally forgot. Then about a month or so, they started reaching out to me again, trying to follow up. And I did follow up. At first, I think the email they sent was that they were going to send me 3 pairs of glasses and in exchange for a content, which by all means I was like, okay. But they now sent me, they didn't follow through. Then they sent me another email again saying that, they are following up. And I told them that, well, I did respond to the previous email, so you can go check. And they did. Then they came back. This time around, in short, long story short, they said they were going to send me 2 pairs of glasses. And they now gave me a whole list of the things that I was going to do. I now looked at it and I sent them a message. What is your budget? What is your budget for all these line items that you have listed out that you want me to do use? They now said, oh well, they don't have a budget, it's 20, but they would be offering me $20 for this. And I told them that, okay, thank you for your interest in working with me. When next you have a budget or you're better prepared for hiring my service, then I'll be more than happy to help. This morning again, this brand sent me a message saying that they are still waiting for follow-up. God knows, I got nasty because why are you wasting my time? I know I can block them and send them to junk email, but I now had to respond to them so that they understand. One is that when you see people doing something like this, like maybe being a content creator, except, again, I keep emphasizing on this, except it is your means of livelihood, it is where you're eating from and all that, then you're really desperate to make every money count. Whenever any brand reaches out to you, no matter how little, you want to make it count because it all adds up, right? So imagine working for 10 brands, $20 and maybe in this economy $200 might seem very tantalizing. I had to send them a message and I told them that, look, whenever you start giving out your eyewears for free, like I can just go on your website, pick the one that I want, then we can come back to this again. Then I can create content for you for free. But offering me $20 to create business, to create a content for your brand, for brand awareness, for product awareness, is an insult to my brand. It's an insult to me and it's an insult to my brand. I had to put it out there because I would appreciate brands that even just come and, you know what, I want to send you something. I don't need you to create any content for me. I just want to send you something because I have, in the last 1 month or two, I have received brands, I have received products from high-end brands in the beauty industry. And, the email comes, would like to send you something. No pressure, no nothing. I know it is a tactic that they would use because there's no way I would receive product, most especially if it is not product that I like. And I won't talk about them in my videos or highlight it that, this brand sent something like this to me. Like I just finished doing a voiceover for this brand, this Biotop Professional. They sent it to me. It's a kit, with shampoo, with this, is something that I have need for. It's something that I have used since they sent it, because I have to. It's something that I have used since they sent it, just because I want to see how it feels, how the review, and if it's something that I like, because I was going to upload it. So I just did a simple unboxing. This thing, an unboxing video for me would mean that I have content to upload for consistency reason, not because I want to just advertise for the brand, right? So it gives me a way to create content for my brand, and in return, if to also earn from it, if I was to put it on my what is it called, if I was to put it on my YouTube, even without linking the brand, like put it on my YouTube short, even without linking the brand, I will still earn something. It gives me room to create content ideas, unique content ideas. That is why I would accept products from brands that, I don't have any kind of contract with them. I don't have any form of pressure to create content. While this is going on, I just noticed that lately everybody is going through it. Dear brands, everybody is going through it. You people are still making money selling your products, whether you sell one or two in a day. You people are still making money. You people have been present. Imagine approaching a TV station like CNN, ABC, Fox News, or even some radio station to talk about your product. Aren't you going to pay them? You people are going to pay. You people are going to sponsor the ad space. You are going to pay something. So why do you feel like when you bring your product to meet a content creator or an influencer? I don't term myself as an influencer, because again, another way they use that word influencer is that they will come and tell you that they will give you the product. They will give you a link. They will indirectly turning you into a marketer. They'll give you a link for your followers to click on, that you will earn from that link. A brand had done that to me in the past, and I never received anything from it, even though my friends that clicked on the link bought some things, sent me pictures of the things that they bought, never returned them, still used them, you know never paid me back. They never paid me. So it is supposed to be an automated system, but they won't make it an automated system where you have to attach your this thing. No, they'll just say that, oh, you have a website, you have a this thing that you can access the things that you have sold, and every month that brand up to today, I had to remove them from my link, because it was a product that people found really useful. I found it useful when they sent it to me, but other than that, nobody. So I would rather use my money to buy something, put a link. Like when I used to do LTK a lot, I made a lot of money from my LTK links. I don't even know why I stayed away from that. I don't call myself an influencer, because I'm not going to collect your product and swear heaven and earth, that the product works when it doesn't work, just because you have paid me to say that it works, and this is how I feel about it. I'm always going to be honest with my reviews. I'm always going to be honest with the things that I put out there. I received this kit almost over a week now, and I didn't hurry up to go start taking pictures and start putting it on my social media feed. Just even the Patrick that eyeshadow that I got, I had who held on to it for over a week, even before uploading that video, because I wanted to get a feel of it. I didn't also use it on my eye, so that is why I'm not even saying much about it. Which other brand? Another brand sent me a product. I think there are three brands. Patrick Tar, I can't remember the third brand, but all I'm trying to say is that when they give you that link, chances are they are using that link, that commission link, as a way to take away the responsibility of them paying for you creating that content for them. Now understand this. Whether or not you generate a sale from it, you have created an awareness for their brand, which they are to pay you for. It saves them a lot of money for them to send to for them to use influencers or content creators. It saves them a lot of money. It absolves them of the responsibility of, no matter how little you are as a content creator, if you feel you're little as a content creator in terms of followership, your subscribers, your influence in this time, don't ever underestimate the important part of talking about a brand on your platform or on your channel, whether Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, anywhere. The bottom line of what that brand needs is that more people know about their product, their business, right? Whether today, whether tomorrow, that content, except you take it down, it will forever remain on your platform. Every day you find new people. Every day, at some point in the future, not today, not tomorrow, maybe a year from when you created that content, just because you created that awareness, somebody is still going to buy something and you wouldn't even know, and you are constantly creating content, free awareness for these brands, and they refuse to pay you. I'm on the YouTube research this thing, right? So every now and then, whenever YouTube is launching a product, I get to test it before it launches. Like maybe all this your YouTube studio stuff, I get to test, get to know about it before the rest of the users. And so if you're part of it, you already know this. So one thing that happens recently, YouTube just launched their creator space, like where businesses can hire you for this thing, but it's been redundant ever since that became active. The brand connect feature, if you are in the US, Canada, or England, or that means UK, you probably, or some part of Europe and Asia, you probably have seen that. If you're not, it's a feature that is probably going to come very soon to you if you're in Africa and every other place. So when they created that, it's been active since last year. I don't know how many people know about it. There was this excitement I got. It was supposed to help brands find you directly on YouTube, because it was one thing that a lot of people talked about, that you're a YouTuber, you create contents on YouTube, but when brands have refused to kind of hire, like, I'm not saying refuse, but they don't have access. Not Would I say they don't also have access, but it's just been difficult for brands and content creators to connect, except you have, most especially upcoming content creators, except you have made name for yourself, and you don't need an introduction. People just know you, right? But when they created that brand connect feature, I was excited, but I didn't see it doing anything. So a few weeks ago, again, they reached out to me. YouTube reached out. I should give a survey on. I should write a review or a survey about Brand Connect. If you're part of the YouTube testing this thing, you would know this. And I put a sincere and I was like, you know what? Brand Connect is a good thing, but what happens is that even with your brand kit, automated brand kit that is there, these brands still see you and they don't connect to you directly or hire you for a job directly. They come send you an email and they just want to still send you things for free. So I feel like there needs to be another layer, another buffer to that brand connect, that YouTube itself has a different platform, just like LTK, that is not synced to YouTube Studio or YouTube channel, your YouTube distance, right? So that these brands can directly hire. So content creators are part of this platform. So if you're monetized, you are automatically part of this platform and you have your brand kit there. Nobody is going to come and, like, if a brand wants to hire you via your brand kit or your presence on YouTube, they won't have access to come email you directly. They hire you, whether they're going to give you gratis content like free products, they do it and YouTube is seeing it. But instead of going to see your kids, oh, I like this person, I like their vibe, I like their video, then they come to you directly and they start emailing you nonsense and tell you that, oh, I've seen your video, I like your content, we want to send you this, we're going to give you a link for 10%. Amazon already does that. Amazon, when you put your products, when you buy things on Amazon and you put things on your storefront, when people click to buy, you earn automatically from there. So whenever a business sends you something and you use it, you put it directly on your storefront, and when people click to buy, it helps you grow differently financially and all that. And that is why a lot of people are on these social media platforms for financial gains and except you're someone like me and a few other content creators, that is just an avenue, an outlet for a lot of things that you're feeling, just to keep you busy, creative outlet, right? Because that is what it is for me. So, but why I'm so offended is your eyewear is not even luxury brand. It's not even design. Like, what makes you think that $20 will probably not even pay for, like, what will I use 20? I'm not looking down on the money, but I just feel so insulted. I have used my creative skills to work with brands in different capacity, like what is it called, in different capacities. Not necessarily create contents for their products. No, and that is why I am on here. I have another platform, or there's a platform for people like us, where brands can give you jobs to do something with your product, to create some kind of infomercials, and that is largely how I use my this thing. By all means, if that is not your this thing, because you have to have some level of skills and all that to be able to use your skills for infomercial purposes, but that is like creating graphics for businesses, or creating what is it called, flyers, different kinds of things, do it on a more professional this thing. And this is also the season for it, as like I'm going to have brands reach out to me to work with me on different capacity, ads campaigns, those kind of things. I do them on the side with brands, your favorite brands, and I don't talk about that a lot because it is my hustle, is my job, is definitely outside of content creation, but my activities in content creation kinds of help me to do better when creating infomercials for brands, because I wear two hats in that moment. I wear a hat for myself as a product user, I wear a hat for myself as a content creator, and I wear a hat for myself as a creative, or as a professional, as a great professional creative. So if you're a content creator, this is your time to shine. This is your season to shine. It is holiday season. From now till February, it's going to be hot, hot, hot in terms of product brand awareness. For November, you have Thanksgiving. People will still be gifting each other things. Starting from November, brands will want to reach out to you. I seen in if you're in Nigeria, in Africa, or any those part of the world, that part of the world, you would see that there's going to be a lot of like shopping events, and the likes of them Black Friday events. This is brands who want to reach out to you. Please don't tell them that. Don't let them tell you that, oh, I'm giving this to you for free, and they give you a whole list of how you should create the content, the kind of light, the kind of thing, the kind of that, the kind of clothing you're going to wear. It takes money to put a whole set together. We call it a set. It's just like you hear set in the movies, right? The set, the stage that you set for content creation, is going to take money. Every brand has its own unique voice, and every brand wants you to speak to their unique voice. How are you going to do that if you're not going to spend money? Then you're going to spend time. You're going to spend resources. Like, your resources can be time, can be financial. If you don't have some things in your wardrobe already, or in your collection, or your collectibles, you are going to spend time and money to do this. So why would a brand come to tell you that I'm giving you, just because they are giving you something for free, it's an automatic this thing for you to create a fantastic, spectacular content to help them sell their products? They leave you at zero and they walk away with 100, and there is nothing left for you. No matter how big a platform a brand is, don't fall for the fact that, oh, we have 12 million followers and it's going to be a this thing for you. That is an indirect, just like commission links are indirect. That is an indirect way for you to grow. Trust me. And most of the times, I have also had big brands in the past repost my work when I used to do a lot of makeup videos, the likes of what's her name? What, this British lady? Oh my goodness, I've forgotten her name. I used to post a lot of her products then, and it was one brand that would always either repost or leave a comment. Does that translate to automatic growth for me? No, because maybe their audience might not align to you one way or another. They might align to the product that you have created, but the content that you have created. But does that mean that all they care about is the product itself? All they care about is how you show them how to use the product, not really you as a person. So don't ever count that a brand's platform is going to be an avenue to grow automatically. It is an avenue for them to grow more than it is for you to grow. There are many times where you get reposted, and yes, you might get 1, 2, 3 followers. Those followers might become redundant. They might just follow you for following sake. But will they make them an active part of your community that will contribute to your growth? No. The growth of the numbers of followers and subscribers that you have helps you to leverage your financial ask when a brand or a business wants to contract you for a job, because the more you have, the better it is for them. Sometimes again, depending on the kind of followers you have gathered over the years, it might not necessarily also translate to anything for them, but they don't really need you like that to sell their products. Their product already sell for itself. What they're just using you for is diversification in their audience, their customer base, their clientele, and also a means to effectively save costs for them, because trust me, it is no joke. It is not a small money if they have to reach out to the likes of Jackie Aina to advertise their products for them. If you're in Nigeria, it is not, let me see, the likes of Dima Ume, from high to mid, when you think about all these content creators, they don't charge cheaply. So they come to the lower average population of content creators and they try to take advantage of them. I have listened to a content creator share her journey one time, and she talked about how when she just started content creation, when she started from the blogs, writing about products, writing, then linking. Then one time a brand reached out to her and they offered to pay her $100 to just feature their product in her write-up. And she was excited. I remember being excited for my first pay of $100. I remember my very first paycheck from YouTube of $100. That I was so happy. I used that money. I added more and I bought gold. And every time I wear that gold, I'm so proud of myself and my journey. However, it so happened that it became consistent. It takes just one brand, trust me, just one brand. Another brand reached out to her, and before she knew it, many brands, and those $100, because it was like she could have like 10 brands, 15, 20 brands in a month. It started to amount to something, right? And she was grateful for it. But one very big brand now reached out to her, and now this time around, they didn't tell her how much they were going to pay. I think they asked her to say her budget. So no, it has always been that she asked for their budget, and they would tell her $100, $50, $75, all that here and there. But this time around, this brand was like, oh, she should. It was either they asked her again, how much would she does she charge? But I think she asked them what their budget for. And she said she was really scared when she was asking what their budget was. And they came up with I think 4 figures or 5 figures, this thing. And it was a long-term kind of engagement that they wanted her for. And from there, her career picked up. Ever since I heard her story, that was where, and this was like 2-3 years ago, I heard her story. I don't see her create a lot of content lately, but I remember watching her video and I got inspired, and I knew that if there was going to be a way for me to earn from my presence on social media, I'm going to utilize it in a way that I don't come off as cheap. I don't come off as readily available. Remember, how you gain them is how you lose them. So if you put yourself out so cheaply for all these brands, they will forever take advantage of you, and you're going to attract the same energy. A brand that sells luxury items, right? And you reach out to me and you're giving me that item for free. I am going to so take it and not even ask for a penny. But if there's also the opportunity for me to leverage on that and accept and get paid for it, I'm also going to do it. If you're a small business that is reaching out to me and you're not coming with some sort of stinky entitlement, sense of entitlement, forget it. I am not going to answer you. This particular brand is based in the UK. This eyewear brand, they are based in the UK, and I see that a lot of content creators create content for them. I don't know if they do it for free. I don't know if they get paid $20 for free for their content and they are satisfied with it. But I just want to say that how brands are going to leverage a lot of content creators this season, and when they reach out to you, also come from a point of leverage as well. Don't be too eager to collect something that is so seasonal that after this season you have no use for it. You didn't make anything out of it, but you have spent time and resources to creating content for them, and bye bye. Next year they'll come back again and keep using you, but would never offer to pay you. An Amazon brand sent pajamas to Heria, and when they reached out, it was a simple conversation. Hi, we love your channel. I'd like to send you something for your kid. One of your kids. Which one would choose some? You can choose something, right? So what they had for the boys, I didn't like it, but for the girls, I liked it. Heria had dolls, and it was a matching thing. I collected it, and Heria loves it. She still wears it. It has become her favorite pajamas in the recent time. Like, she looks, hardly a week passes by that she's not wearing it. Like, if I wash it this weekend, she's going to wear it within the week. That is how it's been for her. That is value. They didn't ask me that, oh, please create a content on YouTube and post it for us. They didn't tell me that, oh, I have to use some sort of setting and everything and send them. Now, another one is that they'll tell you to send them the video after you've created it. So when you send them that video, do you know what they use it to do? They automatically own the rights to that video. You don't ever send a brand a video of what you have created, a raw footage of what you have created, without being paid for it. I think I had this conversation with another brand as well, a skincare brand that wanted to send me, and they were like, oh, I don't need to post it. I just need to send them the video of the content when I create it, or an unboxing or usage. I was like, what are you going to do with the video? With the video? They were like, oh no, they just want to see how I like it. Please, I'm not a small girl. You cannot play over my intelligence like that. And I told them, well, if you would like rights to this sounds like you would like to have rights to my contents when I create them or test your product. This is what it's going to cost you for such rights. So let me know if you'd like to move forward. Then you can send the products, I'll create it, and this is it. Yeah, voice changed. The next email they were sending, like, oh no, they were not asking for rights. They were just asking for links just to know that I did use the product or I did post it. But in the previous email, you told me there was no need to post. You just needed the raw video. So there are different ways they come up with these things just to use you in this season. Don't be desperate. Don't lose yourself in the process. Your time is coming. Like, for everything that you do, just remember that there's always going to be a time when it is all going to make sense to you. I used to be there. I would want brands to. I was desperate for brand attention. I was putting my money to buying products, testing out products, using products, and my compensation started when I would be able to upload the links of this product and have people buy and I earn. So that was my compensation. I was comfortable with that because the commissions were big and lots of people that were not even my subscribers or followers or anything would just see and buy. So, and that would make me earn something, right? But I just got over it. I just got over trying. That is why I hardly ever do makeup contents anymore. When I buy makeup products, I just buy it for my own use because I love makeup. Even though I don't do makeup as much as I would love to, I have my whole setting. I have this shelf full of makeup, but I don't do a lot of it anymore. Just believe in season that just believe in your timing, that when your timing is perfect for you to start earning and start enjoying this content creation process of being an influencer, it is going to come to you with so much ease and you wouldn't have to try much. Some of these brands are no longer honest, they are so shady in their dealings, and you don't want to be belittled. Attract the kind of energy that you would want. If you want the big things, do big things. Don't do small things. Don't be desperate for small brands to use you and dump you. It is like a relationship. Don't be the one that, don't be in a relationship with yourself. These brands are not in a relationship with you. They just want they just want what they would get out of you. And once you give them that video, once you go through the sweat and pain and creating that content, and they get it and they see that you've uploaded it, that is the end of the show. They don't need you anymore. So you end up being in a relationship with yourself. You're the one giving in the time, the attention, and everything, and no one cares for you. So yeah, this is my little rant. I hope brands get to do better. I just feel like brands will have that consciousness that once upon a time they were there. They were that small business that was desperate for people to buy their products, for people to this thing. And once they got there, they begin to feel like they can now start using people. Life does not work that way. Energy should be mutual, contractual in times like this. And yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this my 2 minutes rant. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye and stay blessed.